You're welcome in your maths, and I got a new problem. Today we are going to learn the actual meaning of sine, cos, tan, cot, sec, cosec. So let's go. So mathematician described all three sides ratio if a particular angle is given in a right angle triangle. If there is 45 degrees, then it's 1:1:√2. It means base is to perpendicular is to hypotenuse ratio is something like 1:1:2. Remember, it's experimental data and mathematician noticed that ratio. These ratios can be proved as well, so I will try it in my next video to prove it. In the next case, perpendicular is to base is to hypotenuse ratio is something like 1:√3:2. As you can see that opposite of 30 degree it's 1 and opposite of 60 degree is 1.7, as 60 degree is greater angle, so it must contain greater side. Now here it's something like 0 degree, but it can't be possible, so its hypotenuse and base is merged and perpendicular is 0, so it's 1:1:0. It's like that. Ratio is something like that. Okay, now here it's hypotenuse and perpendicular merged and base is 0, so it's 1:1:0 like that. Now sine, actual meaning is perpendicular upon hypotenuse, means perpendicular is to hypotenuse, means they only want to know the perpendicular is to hypotenuse ratio only. So if they give some angle to clarify sine, so that we can know with respect to what angle they want to know the perpendicular and hypotenuse ratio. As here it's sine 45 degrees, so we want perpendicular upon hypotenuse this ratio, so 1/√2. Now let's suppose we have sine of 60 degrees. It means we want perpendicular upon hypotenuse ratio with respect to 60 degrees. Okay, so with respect to 60 degree, perpendicular is √3 and hypotenuse is 2, so √3/2. Okay, now cos want to say we want base upon hypotenuse ratio or base is to hypotenuse ratio. Tan want to say I want perpendicular is to base ratio. Similarly cot sec, cosec is opposite or reciprocal of it, so tan reciprocal is cot, so it wants base is to perpendicular ratio, and sec is opposite or reciprocal of cos, so it wants hypotenuse is to base ratio. Cosec is reciprocal of sine, so it wants hypotenuse is to perpendicular ratio. So this is the actual meaning of sine, cos, tan, cot, cosec, and these all are called trigonometric ratios, as they want to know perpendicular is to hypotenuse ratio, base is to hypotenuse ratio, like that. Hopefully you get it, so don't forget to like and subscribe.